The Duchess of Cambridge carried out her first public joint engagement with her grandmother-in-law the Queen without any other members of the royal family this week, 8 years after marrying into the royal family. The royal woman looked very friendly as they officially opened King's College London's new facility Bush House, even sharing a blanket in the car on the way there. But the visit left many royal fans wondering why it took so long for Kate and the Queen to do an event together just to the two of them. They've attended lots of engagements together over the years, but there has always been other members of the family present. Meghan Markle on the other hand had a solo visit with the Queen just a month after her royal wedding. It has resulted in lots of people coming up with their own theories about the difference in timescales, including that the Queen prefers Meghan or sees her as more important. But a royal expert has claimed this isn't the case at all. Marlene Koenig told The Express, "I would not read anything into this. After all, Catherine joined the Queen and Philip and the Queen and Camilla on engagements. It was stated after the wedding that Meghan would be learning more about the monarchy and how things work. I consider her visit with the Queen as having a masterclass in royal training." Kate did carry out an engagement with the Queen a year after her royal wedding, but it was before Prince Philip retired, so he was there too. She also attended a viewing of her wedding dress at Buckingham Palace alone with the Queen, but it wasn't a public event. During Kate and the Queen's visit to Bush House on Tuesday, they watched a robotics demonstration, including robotic surgery, and visited a virtual trading floor. They also meet students from the Entrepreneurship Institute, which supports entrepreneurial thinking, skills and experiences amongst King's students, staff and alumni. The Queen, who is patron of King's College and visited in 2002 and 2012, opted for a Stuart Parvin old rose cashmere coat with a Rachel Trevor Morgan hat and her pink sapphire and diamond surround brooch for the occasion. Her Majesty and the Duchess of Sussex then made their way to Story House in Chester, where they were taken on a tour. The royal party watched a performance by a dance theatre company for people in recovery from addiction, then headed to the theatre to see a medley of songs from Story House. Their final stop of the day is Chester Town Hall, where they had lunch as guests of the City Council. The Queen sees Meghan Markle as her giggling granddaughter but views Kate Middleton as her equal, a body language expert has said. The Duchess of Cambridge joined the Queen on their first joint outing together with no other royals present on Tuesday. According to body language expert and author Judy James, the Queen views the Duchesses quite differently, with Kate being increasingly treated as the Queen in waiting. Here, she exclusively tells Mirror Online what the Queen's body language tells us about her relationship with her two granddaughters-in-law. Yesterday's outing for the Queen and Kate revealed a fresh insight into how the monarch views each of the Duchesses, as the new generation of the royal family continues to grow. The outing seemed to confirm a new stage in Kate's evolution as future Queen, and that in turn might also herald a further crossroads and parting of the ways between the way the Cambridges and the Sussexes in terms of royal roles and engagements. The Queen's body language in public is relatively enigmatic. Tradition and formality rule, and there have been very few moments during her reign when she has allowed her inner feelings to be shown. Kate is very like her in this respect, and it's the similarities in the two women's body language yesterday that hints at an increasing emphasis on Kate's role as Queen in waiting. The mirrored blend of formality and warm, winning smiles shows a strong sense of empathy between the Queen and Kate when it comes to royal duty and a continuation of the firm. Postural echo happens when one person mimics the body language of the other to signal respect and affection, but with Kate and her grandmother-in-law the mirroring occurs when Kate isn't even watching the Queen, showing genuine like-minded thinking and even friendship. Although Kate walks behind the Queen, the two women use body language that presents them as status equals. The shared blanket in the car yesterday might have shown friendship bonds, as does the way the Queen tends to use eye contact to signal undivided attention when Kate chats to her, but it was the mirrored waving that defined the two queens' effect. Kate and the Queen sat in the same formal pose and they stood in the same formal pose, with hands clasped in front, and for both women it looked perfectly natural despite the differences in age and height. With Meghan there are clearly strong signals of affection from the Queen, but they have the more look of an indulgent granny with her granddaughter. Like Harry, Meghan is one of the less formal members of the royal family, as her body language here with the Queen shows. As the Queen sits looking ahead, Meghan is far more active and spontaneous than Kate would normally be. Instead of mirroring the Queen, she seems keen to amuse her, even putting her hand to her face to appear to whisper in a confiding gesture to make her laugh. With her hands up to her face in several partial cut-off gestures, Meghan looks giggly and youthful, and the Queen does respond with what looks like a delighted grin. It looks from her body language as though the Queen will enjoy spending time and relaxing with Meghan and Harry and their pending baby, but with Kate the sense of destiny and duty looks dominant. Please like, comment, and subscribe to channel. Thank you for watching my video.